Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm recording this video on Monday, September 29th. Most likely I'm going to post it tomorrow. It's been a while since I've made a video. Last Thursday, I had hernia surgery on my right side. This is the second time I've had to have this procedure. About 7 years ago, I had it on the left side. And, quite honestly, this procedure was a little tougher than the first time. I don't know if it was just age or if it was just the procedure itself, but it's been a little tougher recovery, but we made it through. We're here on day 4. I'm feeling a heck of a lot better, well enough to make a video. While I was doing some recovering, I spent a lot of time online. I spent a lot of time researching some video concepts that I have that I want to make in the future. I also spent a lot of time watching other people's videos. And I spent some time buying cards. Most of the cards that I bought while I was recovering and before, I'm buying to resell as I'm trying to build a war chest for shows like Strongsville or the National next year. But in between, I have picked up some cards that I wanted for the personal collection, and that's what I want to share with you guys today. So how about we flip this camera and take a look at the cards that I've added to the collection since the last time we talked. Okay, so right before I had my procedure, John and I filmed our latest episode of Bargain Hunters with our special guest, Joe, Redneck Collector. And we were chasing Whitey Ford for $50, and boy, did we have a great time. And first of all, if you haven't seen that episode, you have to, because we all picked up great cards, but I will tell you that Joe and John crushed it. So you need to check it out. For me, I picked up 2 cards, one because it was a great deal and one my official submission. The great deal, I was in a card shop in Holland, Michigan, and I saw this card sitting there, and they wanted $20. They wanted $25 for it. I offered the guy $20, and he took it. And this is just a stunning card, and I cannot tell you for the life of me why this is a 2. I've looked it over. I don't see any wrinkles. I don't see any creases. It looks like a 5 to me, quite honestly. But it's a gorgeous card, and because it was a 2, I got it for $20. So I picked that one up. And then my official entry, just like the K-Line episode, I went back to the 61 All-Star well and picked up this beautiful Whitey Ford All-Star card in a 6. And I got to tell you, I love this card. I love the color scheme, the way the Yankees uniform works with the newspaper. I was so excited to add this to the collection. So those are my 2 pickups, and I was just absolutely stoked. And then, also prior to my operation, I spent some time on eBay looking at some cards, and I picked up a few. And here's the first one I wanted to share. Look at this. This is a 1978 TCMA Henry Aaron. And so it's a non-playing days Aaron, but Aaron is my guy. I absolutely love this photo of Aaron. It's just such a great picture of the hammer. And it was taken in the 60s, of course, when he was playing. But I absolutely love this card, and I was stoked. It was, because it's really not a playing days card, it was pretty inexpensive, and I was happy to add that to the collection. And then the rest of the cards I picked up from eBay, I was focused on my 1969 Hall of Fame run. As you know, I've been trying to close that gap. Picked up a couple managers cards. The first one is this beautiful Walt Alston. He was the man that was managing my Dodgers when I was growing up, and then he gave way to Tommy Lasorda. I want to say the 2 of them managed the Dodgers for over 40 years. I wanted to have a Walt Alston card, and I was glad to pick this one up. All of these cards, I think they will go into grading eventually. I think all of them are between the 5 to 6 range, might even squeak a 7 on a couple of them. This is one that I think is extremely sharp, and it's Leo DeRocher, another Hall of Famer that I needed to pick up for that run. This is a beautiful card. Really excited to be able to add this one to the collection. One of my favorite players in the 1960s was Billy Williams, Sweet Swingin' Billy. What a great player this guy was, and underrated. Man, is he good. And this card can be, semi-expensive for the 69s. And I love this this version I picked up. So added Mr. Williams to the collection. The next one I added was Jim Cott. This one I think is just a stunningly beautiful card of a really good ball player. Really good card, in great shape. And then the last one of the group, it's probably the most expensive to try to chase down, is the Carl Yastrzemski. And I think this one's a great version of it. Has a little mark right up here, but outside of that, this card is going to be perfect for me and for my run that I continue to focus on. I think I have one or two more still coming in from eBay, but those are the ones I'm going to share with you today. And then, you know, the weekend before I had my operation, I went card store hopping with Jason, everyday card collector, in his neck of the woods. And that's where Jason picked up his beautiful Larry Doby. If you haven't seen his video, go look at it. It's just a great pickup. And I was looking mostly for cards to sell, but I did add 3 cards to the collection that I wanted to share with you guys. The first one, you know, sticking with that 1969 Hall of Fame run, is the red Shanditz. Great looking card. This is a card I've wanted to add. This one's in great shape. I didn't want to break the bank. I think I got this for $2.99. Really excited to add that. Another 1969 that I didn't want to break the bank on is the Ron Santo Sporting News All-Star. So I picked that one up. I want to say this one was a $5 pickup. And then the last card that I picked up is a hockey card, actually. I picked up this Grant Mulvey rookie card, which it's just a really cool card, but there's a reason why I picked this up. My wife, her maiden name is Mulvey. Her friends call her Mulv, that's her nickname. And you know, she's a Chicago gal through and through, so to be able to pick up a Grant Mulvey showing off that beautiful Blackhawks uniform, this was a no-brainer. And I was really excited to add this one for that very reason. Last 2 cards. When I bought the Whitey Ford up in Holland, that same day I took a little trip further north to an antique store that I go to occasionally, where I picked up some cards that I think I'm going to resell. But 2 cards that I kept were these 2, and I was excited. The first one, I saw this in a case, and it's a Mike Piazza rookie card. And you know, I don't have Mike's rookie card, and he's one of my favorite Dodgers. Just a great hitter. Unbelievable hitter. And I want to say this was around $10. And for me, I couldn't say no to that, so I grabbed it. And in that same case, there was another stack of, you know, some older cards, 50s, 60s, 70s. And I went through it, and the very last card I pulled out is the one that caught my eye, and it's this one right here. Check this out. I picked up a Minnie Minoso rookie card. And yeah, this card is beat up. It's really beat up. But when I flipped it over and looked at the price they wanted for it, they were asking $18.50. And there is no way I was not taking Minnie home for $18.50. It's kind of a cool looking card. There's a good chance I will grade this. I think it's a 1, you know, might be an A, but either way, it's still a cool card, and it'll be the one that I keep unless I upgrade at some point. So anyway, that was all the stuff I've been doing prior to my operation and my rehab. And now that I'm getting better every day, I'll be back at picking up some more cards. But until then, I just wanted to say thanks for taking the time to watch. Let me know what you think of the pickups. Until we talk again, stay safe. Keep collecting.